Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Merlin stream. Hopefully, everyone is having a great Saturday or Sunday, I guess. But yeah, today, as you guys can see from the stream title, we are doing my first personal build in a very long time. This is the Phantom 65, and I'll be building it with these new switches called Queens. But yeah, before we begin, who is online? I see Dr. Killswitch, Digital FXXX, Thinking with Rice, Oshika, and Frankie5831. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This will also kind of be an unboxing because I have never opened up my Phantom yet. But yeah, usually I do separate unboxing streams, but unfortunately, when I got my Phantom, it literally just came in a box. Nothing really pretty to unbox. I figured I'd just do it on stream as I built something. Sayros has subscribed. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Frankie5831 says, does the bad quality dust mat affect the sound of the board? Probably. To an extent that you can hear it, probably not, Like if you had like paper thin desk mat and you typed on it, it would probably make no difference at all, right? But if you had something thick, like something like this, it could probably help dampen the board. There we go. As I was saying, there's not really much to unbox. Like I literally just got the Phantom 65 in a bubble wrapped container like that. And a couple more bubble wrap here. I think these are additional parts or something, or just additional wrapping. Not sure at all. Oh boy. I think that was it. That was it. So yeah, not a fancy unboxing experience. If you guys have been tuning into this channel, you'll know that pretty much on Tuesdays I do unboxings, and the last couple of boards I've done, like the 7V, the Fuji 65, the Jelly Epoch, and quite a few others, all came in beautiful boxes, and then you get this. You get this. It's like, okay. Of course, just because the packaging is great doesn't mean the board will be great too, right? But yeah, here, let's talk briefly about this board before I unbox it on stream. This was the Phantom 65. Group buy just recently ended. In fact, this was the second group buy. As you can see, it's a fairly affordable gasket mounted board. 189 bucks. I picked up the dark blue variant, which it's not showing. But yeah, one of the reasons why I picked this up was number one, it came with flex cuts on the PCB. It has gasket mount, and it's got a daughter board right there. These are probably some of the key features that I look for in every 65, or pretty much in a lot of boards that I purchase. So yeah, this was, for 225 or like 189, this was a great steal. Have I tried the Bakaneko yet? My Bakaneko has not arrived yet. Canon Keys said they would be sending me some in the next week or so. But yeah, in addition to the Phantom keyboards, I will be building this with the Queen switch. So this is typically an alpaca-like switch. It's got your polycarb top, nylon bottom, but the biggest difference is a 3-section gold-plated spring. Right, even though it's a 60G bottom out, it feels closer to a 70G for me, So yeah, let's see how it feels on a board, right? Oh look, he actually sent me a hot swap, even though I'd requested for a soldered. Oh well. Might be too late to complain about it now, but here we go. Okay. So typically, I do not like flex cuts on hot swap PCBs, right? Just because I believe that with significant flex, you will also tend to pop off the hot swap sockets, especially if you don't support the back properly. So we'll have to pay close attention to that. Oh. Frankie says, can you feel the difference? Even though it's rated at 60G, it definitely feels like a 70G to me, so there's that difference. Justin B has subscribed. Thank you very much for your support. Oh yeah, another thing, the Phantom 65's round ones came with a defective FR4 plate. FR4 is the same material that your PCB is made of, so it's very flexy, and in my opinion, sounds good. Fortunately, I really wanted to use this plate because it looks pretty. Looks absolutely pretty. But if you can't use it, then looks like I'll have to do the aluminum. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. There we go. That is a very nice blue. I quite like that. And apparently this is a B stock. Let's see if I can find anything B stock about it. Let's see, anything on the edges that look like it's been dropped or scuffed or anything like that? And the answer is no. There is nothing about this that would indicate it being B stock. Okay. That's pretty awesome. 189 bucks, guys. Not bad at all. Perfect. Okay. That makes me very happy. I was actually honestly expecting some kind of a scratch, or maybe one of the edges was dented, but this looks perfect. This looks perfect. Oh wait, never mind. I see it. I see the issue. There are scratch marks on the bottom right there, right underneath that blocker. It's quite noticeable. But once you put that PCB and plate in, I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. So I see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 11 horizontal scratches from left to right. But other than that, nothing else. Scarlet isn't out yet? I mean, like, are you guys joining the group buy for it? Look, it's Phoenix is waiting for R2 of Phantom. You missed out on the R1. Yeah, this is the R1. Actually, this isn't even the R1. This was like the extras or something. You joined the Scarlet. The Arsenal picked up a Phantom, but haven't built it yet. Still waiting on the FR4 replacement plate. Yeah, I thought long and hard about that, but I was like, as pretty as it looks, I think I'll just stick with the aluminum. Epsilon says, hey Merlin, hello to you too. Long time no see. Elias Reckberger has subscribed. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage. Epsilon says, I got these switches too, but they are in Australia at the moment. TikTok couldn't ship to New Zealand. Had to either redirection of DHL them. I wonder why they couldn't ship it. That's a very odd thing for switches. Yeah, I'm very curious about these switches. I've never experienced a switch that came in 3 sections, right? So I'm very curious. Oh. You guys may notice that there is no mic here that you can see except the very tip here. I'm trying a different mic setup because I've noticed in a lot of streams my hat keeps bumping into it. So hopefully in this new position it won't be so in the way. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Hong Kong to New Zealand shipping is borked. Kassan says Bakaneko from CK is clipped in only for now. Yes. Oh, Dalgen, sorry, I don't allow just anyone to post links because it has been abused before. Animal says, did you build your 7V yet? No, I have not. That's probably, let's see, probably in 2 Saturdays. We'll see. We'll see when I have time. Climate says, hey Merlin, hello to you too. All right, there we go. All stabilizers in. $7V is hefty compared to my E6.5. Yeah. The 7V might be my second heaviest 75% here. All right, let's see. Let's grab that plate. Yeah, it's definitely a tight fit around those spacebar holes. Oh, look at that. That top piece is kind of bent on mine. Oh boy, look at that. Man, if that's gonna be an issue, Okay, I can push it in, kinda. There we go. Yeah. Kinda. That's not very good. You thought I was going to build with the FR4. Okay, so I tried the FR4 and it didn't look like it would fit my switches. So I decided to scrap that idea. Unfortunately. So I'm glad he sent out aluminum, otherwise it would have screwed over quite a few people. Why are brass weights mostly used on keybs? Like as opposed to a different material or what? You got the fixed FR4. Okay, so I sent an email to Maker Keyboard and I got completely ignored about that. Yeah, that's very troublesome. Doesn't seem like it's going all the way down. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Do you have to pester him in Discord? Yeah, I sent it to his official company customer support thing. Trying to bring out the Dremel. Yeah, that's not good. He doesn't check his Shopify email very often. Really? That seems kind of a bad thing to do if you're a vendor, right? Well, it's not his Shopify email that I messaged. It was his, you know, when you go onto like Maker Keyboard, there's a Contact Us button there. I'm not sure if that's linked directly to Shopify or not. Okay, there, I think I can kind of force it in like that. Animal Play says, what is your main keyboard at the moment? Well, at the moment, I'm using this guy right here. This is the KBD67 Lite R2. But yeah, prior to this, I was using the Sirius 60. You know, I tend to rotate a lot. That seems like it's okay. Man. I can already say though that this has not been a good experience so far. Not been a good experience, but oh well. Okay, let's see if the switches fit. Cajun loves his Sirius. I love my Sirius as well. It's probably one of my favorite 60%. Here, let me pull it out really quick. Is it here? Nope, it's actually not within reach. Alright, let's see. Is this aligned properly or not? Guess we'll find out soon. You put banana splits in your Sirius? I used my buttercream switches, which are basically a cream housing with a Gateron yellow stem. So basically a cream without that cream sound. Don Todd says, Merlin, thoughts on HHKB layouts? I'm not a fan. I've borrowed HHKBs at work, and you know, like I can type on them. I like how they like. If you're talking about the HHKB itself, I love how that thing sounds. I love how it types, but just how it's laid out is not for me. It's not for me at all. I am a standard 60 user all the way. There we go. That seems to work. Okay. Yep, I somehow got it to fit. That's good. FC660 is the way. Okay, so that's what I thought, right? That's what I thought. I figured, oh, if I like the HHKB, I like the Topra, I just don't like the layout. Maybe I can buy a Topra board that has a better layout, right? Borrowed one for 2 weeks, and it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel as good as the HHKB, so I was just kind of like, okay, how much is this board? And I forget, it was like a couple hundred back then, and I was like, not sure I can spend that much money on a board I just kind of like. Right? So, you know. There we go, okay. Once we get the corners in, I should just be able to plug switches in really easily. That going in? Looks like it's going in. Yep. Not tried the HHKB board, but I can't do the layout either. Yeah, some people can do it, some can't. Like, the guy who introduced me into keyboards, he basically sold all of his boards quite a few years ago, but the only one that he kept was the HHKB. HHKB looks weird to you? I think it looks great. Oh, looks like I bent the pins? Did I? Here. Nope. Pins went all the way in. There we go. Okay, we'll put one more in, and then this should be good. So I literally only have 70 of these, so hopefully I mess up no more than 2. Otherwise, I'm gonna have some trouble. Alright, there we go. Scotty says, any ideas how to make the KBD67 Lite a bit heavier? I'm thinking maybe silicone filling the bottom case. That seems to be a very popular option. But I do have to say that you don't buy a KBD67 Lite for the weight, you know? Like, one of its selling points is that it's light. That's why it's called the KBD67 Lite, right? So yeah, I've seen people put metal weights in it, like they put, someone talked about putting coins in it, gluing coins in. Yeah, clay is another option, but I think clay dries out, so over time it might not be the optimum weight for you. Wheel weights, yeah, that's another one. You have access to wheel weights. Lead pour. Yeah, guys, I'm seriously, a KBD67 Lite, you know, I get that it's nice and cheap, and it sounds really good, but a lot of people kind of buy it and expect more, like they want more weight, they want to put, you know, they want it to feel like an aluminum board, but it's really not what the board is all about, right? All right, I should be able to put switches in just like this. I will work on keeps as well. Need to fix 2 stabs on my main and then desolder a bit, maybe lubing if I still have time for that. Work starts in 6 hours and then I have 12 hours. Yeah, sometimes building a keep can take longer than you anticipate, right? Especially if things go wrong. I remember the first board that I built, 60% Space W board. That thing took me like 10 hours. Andy rating with a party of 139. Dude, thank you. Thanks for sending your people my way. See, everyone says, hi, Merlin. Hello, 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 guys. And yeah, if it's your first time joining, my name is Merlin and I build keyboards. Today, I am building the Phantom 65, which is a hot swap board, one of the cheapest gasket mount boards in our community right now. I'm almost done. But yeah, thanks guys for joining my way. And he's gonna head off. Have a great stream. Thanks, man. Thanks for your support. Let me know if the Phantom sounds flat or not. Honestly, I don't have very high hopes on it. But you know, happy to be proven wrong. Happy to be proven wrong. Oh wow, that leg is completely messed up. Okay, gotta use a different switch. Cheaper than the KBD67 Lite? No, it's not. It's KBD67 Lite is still expensive. I mean, it's still 120 bucks. Yeah, there's no way like a metal 65 would be cheaper than that. What are these switches? These are Queen switches. They're the 3-stage switch. So even though they're rated at 60G, they feel more like 70G. Am I in on GMK Dracula? No, I'm not. I am not in on GMK Dracula. It's supposed to ship late summer, early fall. Yeah, I don't think I liked the set enough, to be honest. Uncool says, I'm not familiar with this board, hence why I asked. Yeah, here we go. Let me show you. So I bought this board at the tail end of the round 1 group buy. I bought extras. So in fact, the extra I got was a dark blue in B stock. I remember buying it for less than that. I think I buy for like 190 or so. So yeah, despite it being a B stock, I did not really find any B stock markings on my board, so I'm quite happy. Like, I did find a bunch of scratches, but they were inside under the blocker. There we go. Have all the switches in. Cool. Let's see if it actually works, right? Test it out first before we go anywhere else. But yeah, this is the dark blue that they have. Actually a very nice blue if you ask me. Quite like it. But what I need to do is, if I'm just testing this, I want to take out the daughter board. That's what I want to do. And take out that daughter board. Like, I don't want to have to put it in the case just to test it. So let's go put the feet on the daughter on the case first. Tray mount. It's an O-ring gasket mount. So you put the O-ring around the plate and PCB, and then you put it in. If you've ever seen like the unicorn, like the unicorn 60, that's how it is too. Is that grayish blue? Yes. How you're seeing it right now is actually very similar to what it looks like in person. R1 is a Cerakote H185 blue titanium. Ooh, I did not know that. Pretty awesome. Yeah, this is my kind of blue right here. All right, let me pull out that daughter board so I can test the PCB better. Would I ever get a beige board? Yeah. Yeah, I would. Beige boards look good. You're curious to see what keycaps go on it? So I did select some keycaps for it, with me not knowing how the blue would look, but I think it'll look fine. I think it'll look fine. I have a perfect laugh for a villain in a movie or cartoon. Oh yeah, I think someone on my YouTube channel once mentioned, they're like, I hate you, you're so condescending. And then it turns out because my laugh is condescending. So I'm like, oh yes, okay. Will there be a build stream for the Fuji 65? Yes, there will be. I'm just waiting on the new foam that Feather is sending me. His last message is that it's already been ordered. So hopefully, hopefully it'll come within the next week or so. I have a billionaire laugh. Does that mouse have an O-ring scroll wheel? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Like, to be honest, this uses the same sensor as my other mouse, like a PMW 3360 or something like that. What I don't like about it is the texture, like the 3D printed nature of it just feels weird to me. There we go. Make sure it's the right cable. Ugh. Okay. Okay. I don't even know if this is VIA supported or not, but let's turn on VIA and find out. Come on, VIA. Alright, so right now it's detecting both of my boards, the KBD67 Lite and the mouse. If I plug this in, will this be detected? Well, the computer detects it, but will VIA detect it? Nope, not detected by VIA. Let me try again, just in case. Just in case, because sometimes VIA doesn't detect the board right away. Sometimes it takes a while. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. Phantom! There it is. That's what I like to see. Key tester. Let's do test matrix. Test matrix. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Uh-oh. One switch. Okay. Okay, it's that guy right there. Oh, I lost it. Okay. Oh well. Slap me hard as my heart stop. Here, let me just do it again really quick. It was ZXCVB. I think it was the B key. ZXCVB. Yep, it was the B key. The B key is the one having issues. Probably just bent the pin. Tends to happen. ZXCVB. Okay, right there. And yes, pin is bent. Okay. Let's try a different switch. There we go. That sounded like a very solid insertion. Phantom key tester. ZXCV. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Everything works. We're good. We are good. Okay. Let's go put the daughter board cable in it. Or let's put the daughter board back into the case. Okay, now let's keep that out for now. Go. No, it's not magnetic. Go. Already pre-ordered Phantom. Nice. All right, okay, that's all in. Let's move the cable there. Okay, now to figure out how to put the O-ring on. Look at that. Let's see. I assume it's just like that. And put it on, like so. I think it's like that. Right? You can definitely see the plate is fighting me back on the stabilizers, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Let's see, once you get the O-ring around, push the O-ring over the stabs on the outside. Ah, okay. I see what you mean. There we go. Okay. Looks like it. Let's see. You may need to push the O-ring down after putting it in. Ah, that's fine. That is fine. Let's see. Which way does it go again? There. Do some gymnastics here. Okay, that looks to be it. What are queen switches? Queen switches are switches that have a polycarb top, nylon bottom, and they are also they've got this unique 3-stage linear switch. I mean, spring. So they're 60G, but they feel kinda heavier. Okay, let's see. Put it in down here first, right? And then we just push it in? Is that how it is? Is that how it is? I don't know. Seems like it. I feel like I have to push it out a bit more. Stray Coma reading with a party of 32. Thank you. Feel like that guy didn't go all the way in. Yeah, just force it down. That backspace already needs to be pushed down now. Yeah, I see that. Feel like I want to use something that's not going to damage the Cerakote, so maybe... Let's see. I need something plastic to push it down with. Here. Stray Chroma says, hello, Merlin! Here, let's grab one of these. That's too fat. So the question is, how do you even take this board out, right? Once it's sealed in there. I think that's the hard part. Do I have a wire keycap? Oh, yes, I do. That's actually a very good idea. Let's try and push it in. Kinda working. Oh yeah, there we go, I see it. Kinda working. Little by little. There we go. Okay, kinda. It kind of worked. Here. See, just to pull it out like that, right? That's how you do it. There we go. It's actually a very creative way of doing that. I like that. I like that a lot. stay in. Right, that stayed in better than last time. Okay. I just gotta push it down. There we go. Okay. Great. That's better. That's much better. That is much better. There we go. Perfect. Okay, just to make sure. Is that backspace a clip and stab? No, it is not. Just to make sure, I need to put a backspace key on there to make sure that it fits properly. So, there we go. It fits perfectly. So what I'm using for this set, for this keyboard, is EPBT teal. Because I figure it's a close enough match. Maybe. Lil Turk says, that's why it's so tight. Backspace and spacebar should be clip in. Ah, okay. Well, it worked, right? It worked. Ah, I see it. Thomas Soon says, hi Merlin, hello to you too. Dewdrop is kind of a mint color, so it could look good. Ah, looks like I need a few extra keys. Let's go grab them. Here, let me grab those other ones if I can find them. EPBT teal and white. Yeah. Why don't people like mod colored pipe? Preference, I guess. Some people do, some people don't. Right. Where did I put the rest of those? Your son has these and he loves them? Awesome. I think the color match is pretty good with this board, to be honest. Let's see, I need a home and an end. So the EPBT sets don't actually, they don't completely match this by profile, unfortunately. So yeah, these keys are kind of off right there. Oh well. I'm assuming it's awaiting my 7V build. Yeah. Johnny says, any hear the typing? We have not done the typing test yet. There we go, look at that. I think it's a decent looking board. What do you guys think of the color matching right there? It's actually turned out better than I thought it would. Durjaw says, where is that mouse pad from? This is from Keycap, actually, back in 2015, 2016 timeframe. You can't buy one exactly like it anymore, but there are similar ones over on Flash Quark. You like that the board is slightly darker? It's interesting, looks complementary. I'm having to push the keys in. Color matching is perfect. Actually looks pretty good if you ask me. Alright, let's clean it up and we'll do a typing sounds test. Malvic says, yo to you too. Hope you're doing great. Right, let's do this. All right, quick sound test here, just to see how this board sounds. Not bad. Let's do another one. Not bad. So it's definitely a more clacky board, but that's probably just because of the switches as well. How do the switches feel? The switches feel pretty good. They feel very much like a 70G spring switch. So I'm not sure if the 3-stage switch is really doing anything for me. It just feels like a very progressive switch. But here, you know, now that I have this guy out here, let's compare it against, I guess, another JWK. Here. This is a Think 6.5 with alpacas. So this is another polycarb top and nylon bottom. Also a gasket mount board. But the Think still sounds better than it, which is to be expected. But by no means does the Phantom 65 sound bad. Wow, that is significantly lighter too, dang. Okay, yeah, this is a very light board. Tape the flex cuts on the PCB, it'll make it sound less tinny. Oh really? Well, keep in mind this also doesn't have any foam in it, so I'll probably put foam in it. I bet it would sound better with a plate foam too. Who knows? Who knows? I quite like it. Definitely quite like it. Phantom is also a good bit deeper with FR4 plate. Palm plate is an unknown, but will definitely be deeper. Ah, okay. Why is everyone taping the flex cuts I worked so hard on? Okay, so here's the thing, you know, I feel like if you design a board that is meant to sound clacky and you try to make it sound thocky, you'll end up with a sound that's neither, which isn't going to sound very good, right? So, you know, just be careful what kind of board you buy and what sound profile you are trying to reach. Yeah, in terms of how it feels, let's see. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on screen, but the whole, when I'm typing, the whole thing just kind of starts bouncing. I don't know if that means I pushed it in too much, or maybe I didn't push it in all the way. Who knows? You know, in terms of actual typing feel, I'm giving the Phantom 65 a slight edge. I think it's because of its bouncier nature. The DAW says, did someone already say it works like a keyboard, or should I do the honors? You can do the honors, I guess. Slap Me Harder says, oh boy. I don't know, I like it. I quite like it. Now for like $189, or if you buy like the B stock, well, Slap Me Harder, how did you guys determine what is A stock and what is B stock? Because I bought this as a B stock unit, and the only B stock markings that I saw on it were under the blocker, right? There were like 11 horizontal lines that went from like right to left. And that was the only thing I saw. Like everything else looked immaculate. So how did you guys make that determination? I'm very curious. Because if this is how you QC it, I would be fine buying B stock from you all day. Save me $50, hell yeah. Anything on the top surface is instant B stock. On all the other surfaces, it's just whether I should be unhappy if I paid for the board myself. Oh, okay. Well, I did not really see anything on the top surface, to be honest. But yeah, this is pretty neat. Will you put foam and tape the flex cuts today? Probably not. Yeah, I kind of just want to try the board first, like the way it was intended to be used before I start modifying it, right? No, I think it's kind of unfair to be like, oh yeah, I just tried a board, blah 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 blah, and I really love it. Oh really? I don't really like mine. Why do you love yours? Well, because I put foam in, I put 10 mods on, I put blah 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 blah. That's why I love mine. I think it's just unfair if you do it like that. So I do want to try it out on its own, the way that it's meant first, before I start throwing foam or stuff like it on. Moise says, drop test? No, no way. No way. Though this is Cerakoted, so Cerakoted should be able to stand scratches and stuff. So we'll see what happens. If you guys remember, I had another board here, the G67 Element Plus, that was also Cerakoted, and within the initial unboxing, I had already scratched it. So far, right? So far, I even built the board, no scratches at all. So this Cerakote is a lot sturdier than that previous board. Dalgan says, there's probably a tiny dent somewhere hidden by Cerakote. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. It'll be a true B-stock. Assuming the Cerakote job did a good job, the Cerakote should hold up. That is what I like to hear. Yeah, here, let me do another typing test before I end the stream and give my final thoughts. There we go. Typing test. There we go. That's a good one. There we go. FR4 plate build when? I don't know. Whenever I can get one, I guess. Whenever I can get one. But yeah, overall, I do quite like this board. Earlier, at the beginning of the stream, I said that I would like it probably only just as much as my NK65EE. After typing on it, after building it, I'm gonna say that I like it better than the NK65EE. Still not my favorite 65%, but for the price that I paid for it, this is really nice. This is really nice. A couple people on stream were asking if it was a similar design to the Bakaneko. If my Bakaneko, which is still not here, if it sounds anywhere or if it feels anywhere like this, I would be very happy. Just because I feel like, I feel like this is a very good work board. I may actually move this over to work once we can all go back in. But yeah, this is a good surprise for me. I quite like it. Quite like it. You guys will probably see this on my stream on my desk on the next couple streams. We'll see. And if I can get an FR4 plate, I'll probably redo the build. We'll see. Is it that quiet? In terms of decibels, like here, let's see. Here. This board uses alpacas, right? I'm just gonna make this big assumption that people know what alpacas sound like. So here, this is an alpaca. Though it's definitely higher pitched than the alpacas, right? In terms of how it sounds to you, hopefully you guys have good headphones and stuff. But yeah, I would actually say, like, just based on my on my 15-20 minutes of typing on this, if you guys are looking for a decent 65%, highly consider the Phantom. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. Hopefully I'll still like it within a week, right? Anyway, alright guys, my next stream is going to be this coming Sunday. It's 7:30 p.m. PST, which I'll be talking about all mechanical keyboard related group buys. Last week I was feeling a bit sick, so I only did half the stream. So expect a longer stream tomorrow evening, which will be covering last week's starting group buys and also this coming week's starting group buys. So yeah, thanks guys for joining in. hopefully I'll see you all at 7:30 p.m. PST tomorrow. Alright guys, have a good rest of your Saturday, and I'll catch you when I catch you. Goodbye guys.